Hello everyone, welcome to Taste of Kalabasa. This is our cooking show to show you how to cook a simple food at home that can be restaurant standard, and how easy to cook the food at home without too much hassles. Okay. So today we are going to cook a really popular Thai dish called Pad Thai noodle. So we have a recipe already designed. So if you guys want some instructions, then you can download this recipe from our website, or you can check in our Facebook, Instagram. We will post this one and after we have a show ready. Okay. And the recipe is very simple, with the simple ingredients, and then 4 steps to make a lovely Pad Thai noodle. Right?
And where people can find all the ingredients to cook this pad thai?
Okay, so we have a one supermarket called Oriental Pantry. Most of you already know because we live from Oriental Pantry's Facebook. And because lockdown time, so we don't open the Kalabasa market at the moment. But in future, you can also buy the ingredient from Kalabasa market. So we have a fresh vegetable, we have a frozen, we have a fresh seafood, we have a fresh meat as well available. And you can also order by our app called Kalabasa. Yeah, it's available in App Store and then the Play Store. Okay. For all these videos and ingredients, and then the instruction, we're gonna be making in a pack, so it's available in our app and then also available in all our social media channels.
Okay, so everybody can cook it at home.
Yeah, everyone can cook a simple Pad Thai at home easily. Okay, so now we will start from the ingredients. Okay, or maybe give you some instruction about what Pad Thai is. Okay, Pad Thai is a really popular Thai dish. Most likely you'll be finding this one in a street. It's a street food. So it's really popular not only for Thai people nowadays. It's also popular for many people who has already visited Thailand, or you can find this noodle, this dishes in many of a Thai restaurants in European, in Ireland also. We do have this available in our Kalabasa market menu. So after lockdown, or even now, we're still doing takeaway. So if you want to taste what our Pad Thai is, you can pop in, or you can order from our shop in a delivery room. Okay, so that's what Pad Thai is. Pad Thai is a rice noodle. Okay, it's using flat rice noodle, and then it's stir fry in the pan or whatever wok, and with the fresh vegetable and then peanuts. Okay. So let's look at the ingredients. So the ingredients, better you guys have a look as well. Okay, this is the one will be available online. So you guys can have a look, download, or see on your mobile phone. So we have salt, rice noodles, brown sugar, some soya sauce, some vegetable oils, peppers, and bell peppers, black peppers, garlic, spring onion, and then lime, fish sauce, shrimp, eggs, and the roast peanuts. So for people who allergy for peanuts, so you can ignore the peanuts. Okay. So it's a look complicated. Okay. If you guys has ambition, you can use this ingredient, some ingredient to make your own sauce. But I highly recommend that you guys not doing that, because you're not going to eat the pad thai every day. Okay. You
And-
don't want to make it so much.
And probably looks difficult, but you will show that it's easier, no?
Yeah. So here that we using a simple method that we have already sauce ready that you can buy from our shop. This packet of pad thai noodle ready pack for 2 serve. Good for Valentine's tomorrow. And then we also have a sauce that you can buy from our shop as well, or in our Kalabasa app. And this sauce you can use quite a lot of time, 10 or 15 times. It's better than this one. But this one coming with handy bags that you have also roast peanuts ready inside, so you don't need to roast your own peanuts.
And which one we will use today?
So today we're gonna use this small packaging that for 2 serve for you and me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with the ingredients. Okay. So we have all ingredients ready, chopped on a chopping board, and then you will have this image in our social media. What do we have on a table? We have a pepper, we have a garlic, chili, lime, 5 pieces of string, bean sprout, pak choy. Pak choy is my favorite. So, like if you're cooking pad thai, it doesn't necessary to have exact ingredients what we have in the ingredient sheet. You can always add in some fresh vegetable yourself if you like, and then
Spring
2
onion.
pieces of spring onion, 2 pieces of eggs. Eggs depend on your personal favorite. I like egg, so I can use 2 eggs. But if you don't like, you can put no eggs. Or if you want 1 egg, you just use 1 egg. Okay. So all ingredients changeable. It doesn't necessary to be exact ingredient. Okay. The most important part is using the exact amount of sauce. Right.
Okay.
So this is a noodle that we're gonna use.
This is rice noodle,
Rice
right?
noodle. Yep. It's a flat rice noodle. There are multiple type of noodle that you can use. You can use in pad thai, pad thai dishes. And this time we are using this brand called Ricky. It's not quite from Thailand. I find that this one is really good for cooking a pad thai noodle because it gives you a little bit more softness of the taste. But you can also buy different type of pad thai noodle in our shop. We probably have 5 or 6 different type of pad thai noodle that you can choose. Okay, let's start with the methods now. So we have 4 simple methods how to cook this. So since we don't use ingredient to make a sauce, so it
Yeah.
will be really easy this time. Okay, and this is our first program, so we don't want to mess up.
Yeah. Needs to be easy.
It'll be easy. Okay. So first of all, in a large pot of salty boiling water, cook noodle until semi-cooked and drain it.
Okay.
So-
do you have any time to cook the noodles?
And the rice noodle is really easy to cook. I'll say 1 or 2 minutes, you will be ready.
Okay.
It's all depend. You can test with your pan. Later I will show you. Okay, let's open this. Can you find me a strainer? Strainer. Or maybe there. By the way, this is our kitchen in the Kalabasa market. So we are live today in the real commercial kitchen. You can use this one. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, this one is cooked. And then
Yeah, just it's called strainer. So we strain the noodle on a strainer. So it look. So the pad thai noodle is look like a noodle, but it's flat, a little bit semi-transparent color. If you don't know that, you can check in our app, or you can go to our shop, have a look, ask the staff for this. And it gives you already portions. So
okay.
for me, I'll be eating one piece of that, will be enough. But for you, it depends on how hungry you are and how your size is.
Okay.
So today we're gonna show you how to use it with the two portions. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Now we have already water
Okay.
boiled.
I will be here because I want to record when you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we put the pasta into the boiling water. This water already set to boiling before the show. And then I already put the salt inside. Just teaspoon of salt will be enough. And then we have tongue here. Give this one a little bit stir. Okay. Because there are so many type of pad thai noodle, so some noodle taking longer to cook, some noodle taking less time to cook. So the one that I choose is taking less time to cook. I would say in 1 to 2 minutes it will be ready. When you take a noodle off, you see noodle become straight. Okay, that means it's almost ready. Then you can test with your finger. Okay, it becomes soft. It doesn't need to be very soft, a little bit tougher. So that means ready, so it's ready. Okay, you're gonna strain that out. Okay. Strain that out. You're gonna strain that out. So strain out. But because we're gonna use that later, so it's better to have some cold water. To make sure the noodle is not continuously cooked. Otherwise it will be sticky that you won't be able to cook it. Okay. Get some cold water, the noodle inside. And then set for later to use. Yeah, okay. We need to strain that again later. And now it's in the cold water. Okay. So give me a tissue. Okay, that's noodle cooked. So now we have all ingredients. We have all ingredients ready.
Okay, so now what you have to do first?
So now we look at the instruction. Okay, the second step. In a large non-sticky pan over medium-high heat, heat oil, adding bell pepper and cook until tender. About 4 minutes stir in garlic and cook until fragrant. About 1 minute more, add the shrimp and season with salt and pepper. Cook until pink. About 2 minutes aside. Okay.
Okay, so basically put all the vegetables in the stir.
Yeah. For all ingredients has a different cooking temperatures.
Yeah.
So we have to know which one that we need to cook first. So in this recipe that we have to cook the pepper first because pepper is taking longer to cook. And then the garlic, now we need to chop a little bit, finely chop a little bit. And then the shrimp that we need to cook two sides. And then the rest The rest should be fine. Okay, pak choy presumably will be the same temperature with the pepper.
Pepper, okay.
So let's try it now. Okay. So now we put this fire on a medium high. Because we are cooking in a restaurant, so it's much easier. And then we don't want to use a wok because we want to be more real to you guys that cooking at home.
Yeah.
We do have a workstation here, but most people
in
won't
their
have
house,
a
they don't have
they don't have a big
a
wok anyway.
workstation in the
Yeah. Okay. So we just try to simulate that most likely what you're gonna do at home. Yeah. So oil. Yeah. Vegetable oil. So first of all, I'm going to mince the garlic a little bit. Okay, you can mince the garlic a little bit. Oops, egg is running away.
The egg doesn't want to be cooked.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no chicken inside.
I hope.
Okay. Okay, mince a little bit. Okay. It depends on what you like. Okay. Sometimes you can mince very fine if you think you don't want a big chunk of garlic. Or you can just make it the size you like. Okay. Personally, I like the size like that. Okay. And then the eggs. So today we try to use 1 egg.
So 1 egg for 2 people, it's fine.
You like egg? If you like egg, I make 1 more egg for you.
I'm asking.
Yeah, but
Yeah, because if you're cooking for your family, it's
Yeah,
like
so
1
we have
egg per person.
that pad thai is for 2 serve. So yeah, we'll make 2 eggs.
Yes.
If you don't
Why
have
you
a
don't want to make more egg?
because I save egg for later if we have a if the show is not successful. If I do all egg later,
Yeah.
what can I do? Okay. So if you don't have a whisk at home, okay, the trick is you can use fork. Okay. So the most important thing, you have to mix nicely. Otherwise, after cook you will see white and then yellow separate.
Okay.
Okay, not looking nice. Personally think that's not looking nice. Okay, so we can mix the egg. Until it's lovely mixed. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. You'll see it's really smooth and then yellow color. Alright, put aside, waiting for cooking. Okay, let's look again. We don't want to mess with the sequence. Okay, so the egg will be on the 3rd step. Okay. So now we do the first 2 steps. First step already done. Now we do the 2nd step. So your oil is pure and then your pan is dry out first.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so now we have our, and make sure you have enough, the size is enough serve 2 people, to cook 2 people, for 2 people. Alright. Okay, now we put the pepper in.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Pepper, garlic.
Okay, pepper. Right. First of all, we put the pepper in. Pepper. If you heat your pan too hot, okay, you want to be careful with your finger. So always put the vegetable from the side of the pan. Okay? Don't put straight away from the middle, because that's gonna splash the oil on your hand. So you can see, if you think heat is too high, then reduce the heat. Back home, if you're using an electric cooker, you will have a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6, or you can put in a medium size. Okay. So pepper is cooked a little bit longer, taking a little bit longer to cook. So take 2 minutes to cook in the pepper, and then and then by the way, so if you're really looking to making your own sauce, so this is a squid fish sauce that you can use, and this is one of the soya sauce that you can use. Doesn't necessary to be gluten free or non-salty. It depends on what your favorite is. Okay. Okay. It's good to have some color on your pepper. Okay. And then it's giving you a bit of a barbecue flavor. Okay. Now just put the fire a little bit lower, because when garlic going on a pan, it will be quickly burning up. That's a little bit too much garlic, so we use only 1 clove of garlic. So really you need to turn the fire down, otherwise garlic is going to be burned out. When your garlic burn out, you will have really bitter taste. So you're only taking.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then we put the bean sprouts. Put the pak choy as well. Give a little bit stir. Okay. And then setting on the fire again. Chop. Put some white part of the spring onion as well, just to make the flavor of the mixed vegetables. Okay. If you don't have the palm at home, you can do a little bit flick on the vegetables. Okay, now we put the shrimp.
And how you know when the prawns are cooked?
Prawns going red. If going to really red, that means it's cooked. Put the prawn on the side of the pan. Okay. Try to cook prawn. Okay, put the fire a little bit higher. We need to make sure the prawn is cooked through. So what we do is, we need to flip in the prawn. Let both sides cook through. Okay,
Yeah.
you push the vegetable on one side,
Okay.
and then move the pan a little bit away from the fire.
So just the prawns
The prawn
on the
side.
fire. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Prawn is easy to cook through as well. So it takes maybe 3 to 4 minutes to cook through. Obviously, it depends on the size of a prawn that you have. So always try to taste the prawn after you cook, because the raw prawn is gonna make you sick. Now you will see the prawns getting reddish color, pinky color at the moment, and it's good to have some burning on the side as well, because it's giving you a nice fragrance of the seafood. Okay, and then you can see the vegetable also still cooking on the side, but with a really low heat. Okay, that means we can make sure all the vegetables are cooking through. Okay, another 1 or 2 minutes, we're gonna have the prawn ready. It's that simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
See? Okay, we got a lovely
Prawn.
burning side on both sides for the prawn. Okay, now we're pushing all the prawn and vegetable on one side. Now we're gonna put it in. So if you think the pan is a little bit too dry, you can pour a little bit more water. That's why we use a bit more oil, sorry. Okay, that's why we need a non-sticky pan, because eggs tend to be sticky if you don't have enough oil and if you don't use non-sticky pan. Okay, so now you pour the egg into it. It all really depends on personal flavor. You can use more egg, or you can use less egg. So we're using plastic spoon because we don't want to squash our non-sticky pan. So we try to stir the egg. Egg is easy to cook. So it's taking only 1 minute to cook it if you have enough heat on the pan. Okay, when the eggs become solid, that means it's ready. So we can mix our vegetables together. Okay, that is our lovely mixed base.
Wow.
It does smell nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm so hungry. Looks so good.
Mixed base for the pad thai. Okay, so now we can turn the heat down. We're going to get ready the noodle and then sauce. Okay, take out the sauce. Okay, so the sauce is in a plastic, and then it has a easy open cut. So what we do is, you can open this one as well. So we just tear the side. Okay.
And why did that? I didn't realize it was.
It's already happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sauce ready.
The peanuts.
And then now we strain the noodle again. So your noodle is become a little bit springy feeling. Okay, so that's ready. You don't want to be too soft. It become messy. So it's not give you the good taste. So then you can do a little bit mix to separate some sticky parts. Alright. Okay. And then on this side. Okay, so now we heat up the fire again. Heat up the pan again. Okay, you can use the high heat. If at home you can use 4 to 5. Okay. You can hear the sizzling sound. That means it's heating up. Then we can put the noodle in. Okay, and then the sauce. Okay, peanuts we use later.
Okay.
Okay, so for 2 serves, basically for 2 people, so you put all of them in. And then you stir it. It doesn't take too long to cook because the noodle is already cooked. So all we need is mix all the sauce with our ingredients and noodles together. I say 1 to 2 minutes. It's ready. Yep, okay. That's ready. Right, and I have a bowl. So if you're cooking alone at home, you probably doesn't need to be decorate the dishes. But in a restaurant or if you have a guest coming to your house, so you want to give your cooking skill a little bit boost up with the decoration. I think this is okay. So we tidy up the bench, get ready for the decoration.
Okay.
Yeah, we keep this on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, so now, okay, so for 2 serve, we need 2 plates. Okay, as I said, if you're cooking alone at home, you probably doesn't need you don't need to decorate the dishes. But if you're cooking for your guests, especially tomorrow, the Valentine's, if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend coming to your house, you want to show up your skill, okay, to raise up your success rate. Okay. Put a noodle. The pad thai has a lovely smell of a sweet and sour taste. You've got lovely smell of baking vegetables. Okay, and then we will be using a little bit lime, okay,
On
as
top.
a garnish. Yes, with a knife. Okay, a little bit of chili, red chili, okay, a little bit of spring onion, sprinkle on top, okay. Sprinkle on top, okay, this also, little bit chili, and then, okay, make it roasted. Of course, you can have any kind of a garnish, coriander, parsley, dill, whatever you want. Okay, remember our roast peanuts. Okay, sprinkle a little bit on top of it. Okay. Okay, that's our lovely dishes done.
You forgot
Okay.
something. You forgot
What?
something.
What? Oh, that's our lovely dishes done.
Wow.
Have a look. Okay, pad thai, homemade pad thai. Okay. Again, you can find our recipe and all ingredients in Kalabasa app or in our social media, Facebook, Instagram. Okay.
And TikTok.
And
No.
TikTok, yeah. After we edit everything, we're gonna put on TikTok as well. So thank you very much for watching,
Yeah.
and then I will see you next time again. If you have any question or any feedback, just go to our social media or go to our Kalabasa app to do feedback. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.